Welcome back. If you just joined us, you're in time for the paper review right here on Daybreak. This is Citizen TV. And remember, all conversations we can have here, feel free to weigh in on them. 2243 is our SMS line. The hashtag is Daybreak. And you can use any of our Twitter handles, at Wahiga Mwora, at Trevor Umbija. Talk to us. Let us know what your thoughts are about our conversations this morning as we take a look at what is in the papers. And of course, to help us do that, what a panel we have today. Let me introduce them from there. Far right, we have Honorable Kanini Kega, Chair, Parliamentary Committee, Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. He has other titles, but today we've called him for that specific.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, he agrees. That's what he wants. Karibu sana, Mheshimiwa.
Thanks so much,
Right next to him is Akinyi Odongo, founder, Akinyi Odongo Kenya brand.
Yes.
Welcome to the program. She'll be telling us a little bit about her experience in the textile industry. Honorable Kipruto Rapkirwa, former Agriculture Minister. Other titles again, but you know that's why I'm mentioning that particular title, because there's some insight we want from him in our discussion this morning. Thank you for joining us. And last but not least, David Osiani, a public policy analyst. Welcome to the program.
It's been a while since David was here.
Yes. Yeah. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
It's where I should have begun.
I missed you guys. No,
Good to hear.
Great. So not all of them. We'll just go through the newspaper really quick.
Okay.
We won't delve into all the issues coming up. Police turn to FBI in Ruto murder saga. The detectives say they will reach out to US-based crime busters to determine the authenticity of a mystery letter alleging that some cabinet secretaries met to plot how to assassinate the deputy president ahead of the 2022 general election. This has been a concern. There's been a lot of banter about it. Let's see what David has to say about this. David.
we are tragically such a crook country, it seems, that even we do not believe ourselves, you know. So we write, there's a letter, we cannot authenticate it, we don't know who wrote it. I hope this is not an admission that, that our criminal investigative agency is incompetent. I suppose they are. But because I would understand where they're coming from. I suppose the person involved in this matter, which is the deputy president, has a strong feeling that the DCI is inclined, you know, against him somewhat. So they also want to show that we are not in this matter, we are being professional. So since you do not believe us, even though you had the courtesy to ask one of us to investigate this matter, let us invite somebody else who we bet you would believe. You know, I just feel sad for our country. We need to rewire ourselves. We need an absolute paradigm shift. We need to change this country one child, one adult, one woman, one man at a time. Yeah.
Okay. Honorable Kiro, any thoughts on this? If you turn to the front page of the Standard, Kibisho now wants Ruto investigated. A divided executive. Days after the deputy president claimed that some cabinet secretaries were planning to assassinate him, the Interior PS, who's one of the most powerful state officers, wants the DCI to investigate Ruto for harassment. Honorable Kiro, every day you pick up a copy of a different paper, a different allegation, sources say this, that. What is the public to believe?
Well, the history of assassination is known to many of us. Some we call it current affairs because we lived through the times of Tom Mboya and other people who have been murdered. And therefore, when such an allegation is made, we should wait in with a lot of serious consideration. And therefore, taking it casually, or even somebody of the level of a PS answering the deputy president in such a manner is, to say the least, not a good behavior. Remember, this country is replete with a lot of tribal suspicion. The two communities came together after such a acrimonious moment in 2007. They came together in 2013, and therefore we've been thinking national cohesion and integration that we all desire is going to be fomented. But from the way things are, it is worrying. And therefore, such a statement should be lifted above the position of a PS.
All right.
And therefore, the PS has had a very unsavory relationship with the deputy president. And therefore, him answering him in such a manner is, to say the least, very provocative to many a person in Kenya.